All right, it says that we are live, and hopefully we are. Let me check. Yes, I am alive. Oh my gosh, it's going to be one of those days. But thank you
Monday.
for being here with me this morning.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it. I know, it is totally a Monday.
Well, because like, so Mr. Brown said that we were gonna wake up at 6 today, right? And so, like, in my brain, I had set my schedule, right? Like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna do these things, I'm gonna knock it out. And I get out, walk in the kitchen, and I take a look at the time, and it's like 7:30, and I was like, what happened? Where did an hour and a half of my life go? And he was like, oh, well, I woke up, and then I went back to bed, and I was like, you've thrown off my groove so bad right now.
You're like, thanks. I really appreciate that.
Ow.
Oh, I know. Well, that's how, like, Mr. Man was like, I'm gonna be up really late, so I plan to be up really late because that's how it works. Because I know if I fall asleep before him, he'll come in and he'll bang around, and then I'll be awake in the middle of the night. And the next thing I know, it's like 10 o'clock, and he's like, "Oh man, I'm dozing off, I'm falling asleep," and I was like, "Wait, what?"
That's not how this works, friend.
I know. I was like, you tricked me. You tricked me. So, all right. Well, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody who you are? Because I haven't been here in a very long time. They've probably forgotten. So, you
Hello.
tell them who you are. I'll tell them who I am, and then we'll say hello to everybody.
Doing introductions, long time hobby here. Hi, my name is Carrow Brown. I am an urban fantasy author and a tarot card enthusiast, and I'm here to get my life together this morning. I have to finish up some edits to send to an alpha reader, and then I'm done with this novella. And that's good because I told the editor that I'd have it in her hands next week. So that's going according to plan.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good. And I am Dana Gollin. Sometimes I write under Ava Fox. Today, I'm going to be doing a little bit of both because I've got to do some Patreon stuff, and then I have to, I need to start like jotting down this new story that like hit me. I took Mini Monster to Starbucks to get her and her friend something because they were going swimming, and this voice came on the intercom, and he was an older man, and he was kind of fumbling around with the technology, and I was like, okay. And then I got to the window and a conversation ensued, and as I was driving out of the driveway, I was like, mental note, new book, new story, new idea. so yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do today.
That's good. Yeah, I need to work on that quarantine with story, and I was going to do quarantine with a leprechaun, but I think I'm going to do something else. So when I finish this, if I have time, I'm going to sit and see if I can hammer that out today. So we'll see.
Yeah. Was your leprechaun just not doing it for you?
You know, I like the idea, but so for those of you who don't know me very well, usually I do a lot of my brainstorming while I'm running, and I like to do long distance running. So we're on that treadmill for a hot minute. And every time I was like, okay, let's think about quarantine with a leprechaun. Like literally crickets in my head. Like my brain's like, we're not doing quarantine with a leprechaun. I'm sorry. And I was like, damn.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, I could see that. I could see how a leprechaun would be like really challenging because some people view leprechauns as like bad, and then there's the Lucky Charms leprechaun, and so it's kind of like so well, whatever hits you, right?
Yeah, but I think I got another idea that popped in my head, and I'm gonna see what happens there. And if not, I'll probably be the first one to be like, so I'll help you guys publish the stuff, but apparently I don't have anything to submit, so
I'll help you get it out into the world, but hey, you win some, you lose some, right?
Yeah.
No, this one's going to be great. All right, so we're going to do this. Let's say hello. So Sarah was the first one not on the camera. Good morning, Sarah. I hope that you're having a better week so far. I mean, it is only Monday. Good morning, writer Sam Wicker. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. And I really, really appreciate it today because I haven't been here for a while. So thank you for being here for my test drive. This is what that is. It's a test drive. This is not a comeback. This is a test drive.
Make sure the car still works.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, good morning, Nina. Thank you so much for being here. Stevie's here. Good morning. Bonnie's here. Good morning. Thank you both for being here this morning. All right, that's all of them. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you. I know, that's why I was talking to Mr. Man, and he's like, okay, so you're gonna get back on the saddle, you're gonna start, pounding out this work, everything's gonna be wonderful. And I was like, I'm kicking the tires today. Okay. We're test driving. That's how this is gonna go.
Yeah, I know, like, I think at the start of the month, I was telling Mr. Brown, all my friends are taking time off. I feel like I should take time off too. And you've met him. And so he did like that slow head turn, and he's like, but where will people get their words done at? And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, it must be you. You must continue on. And I was like, oh my God, the pressure.
Oh, how funny. I know. I was really, I took most of July off as well, but I didn't feel like I was ready to come back at the beginning of August. And I've made a lot of headway in some of the things that were really bothering me. And so I think that I'm getting to the point where I'm ready to be immersed, but I want to take it slow.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fair. It's your show. You should do it at whatever pace you want.
Well, I was listening to a speaker, and it kind of like what he was talking about resonated with me. And he was like, we all say it's okay not to be okay. And we say this, and that's it. That's where we end it. We're like, it's okay to not be okay. And he was basically saying, but it's not okay to stay that way.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yes, that's the part that we have neglected to go to, So that's pretty much where I was at. Like, I was like, you're absolutely right. I can't just stay hidden in my reading for the rest of my life. I got to get back on track, but slowly but surely. So.
Yeah.
Wendy Scribbles has joined us. Good morning. Good morning. We're about to get started on our first sprint. Elle, our archer, joined us. I think this is the first time you've been on one of my live streams. Welcome. And I'm very happy that you are here today.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take us to the beach.
The beach.
The beach.
The beach.
That's right, because I do love a good beach.
You put that in one of your short stories, right? You went to this beach house?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do love the beach. It was a cave.
It was
on the beach.
A cave on
That's
the beach.
right.
Oh my.
It was really good. A lot of people really enjoyed it. So, I enjoyed writing it. They're enjoying reading it, which is lovely. So Stevie says, trying to finish up the Quarantined with a Beast. Ooh, struggling to hit on the humor point, but I am stoked about the HEA and moral. What does that acronym mean?
Happy Ever After.
Oh, okay. All right,
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I know that because my British publisher, every time she puts out an all call for anthologies, she makes sure that I purposely know that it has to have a happy ever after. And I've never written a story with that one, but she just wants me to be very clear that I know that it has to be there.
Right. 2 more scenes and then a scan for what might be missing. That's totally awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Quarantined with a Beast. See, I think that you and I are probably thinking of 2 different things. When you say Quarantined with a Beast, Abe Fox kicks in, and you're probably going for more of a Dana Gollin type beast. Got to put her away. But I'm about to write about a barista, so never mind. That's right. Cappuccinos for everybody. All right, guys, let's go ahead. We're going to get started on this. We're going to do this in 3, 2, 1. Do all the words. computer's doing like a exorcist thing. It like right at the end it started blinking. What's happening now?
That's no good.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you. It was just, it's the screen that I was sharing, like all of a sudden started blinking and being wild. So I was like, I should probably close that out.
Gotta love this 2-second delay. Yo, StreamYard, please fix this.
Can you hear me?
I can, but it's like I see your mouse move and then I hear you.
Oh no. All right. I'm gonna. Yeah.
No, you're fine. It's just gonna take a moment.
Okay. All right. Well, then we will go back to see who is here and how they did. We have Spence came. Hello, Spence. Thank you for being here. And Aphrodite's here. Good morning. How are you? I saw that you have an amazing book review out and available. That was exciting this morning. Sarah Keefe, hello. Thank you so much. It's good to see you. She
did a planner video this morning. I want to watch it.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you are not, you're not late. You're not late at all. I didn't announce that I was going to be here because I wasn't sure I was going to make it. So you're not late. Not at all. So we have Isaiah. Hello. It depends. If I got a lot that I want to talk about, we'll do 15-minute sprints. And if I don't have much that I want to talk about, we'll do 20-minute sprints so we can get, some more work done. Most of the time I have a lot to say, but lately it's been kind of sparse. So, It is what it is. Joe Ninjahin is here. Hello. Michael McPhee is here. It's been a long time since
That's a face I haven't seen in forever. I hope you're doing well, sir.
Yeah, I know. I want to say the last time Michael and I had a conversation was in May.
Mm-hmm.
I think we touched base in May, and then I lost my marbles somewhere, and while I've been trying to collect them, I just haven't been talking to anybody. So it's fabulous to see you, Mr. McPhee.
Mm-hmm.
Jeannie is here. Hello. Yes, it was kind of a last minute, yes, I'm going to do this today. It's a test drive. I'm glad that you're here to go with me on my test drive.
It was so last minute. It was just kind of like, what are you doing right now? And I was like, I just sat down. It's like, cool. And then there's a StreamYard link. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
That's right. We're doing this today. We're doing this. So, what did we do? Barbara Howard is here. Good morning, Barbara Howard. I'm so glad to see you. And Stevie discovered the main character needs a tool. So I made a note to go back and add it in the edits. Added 2 scenes. That's awesome. And 218 words. That is totally awesome. What kind of tool does your main character need, and what is it going to be used for? Aphrodite didn't write this go around, but she will next time. That's cool. Sometimes I don't write. I just get organized, which is kind of, important.
Mm-hmm.
Writer Sam got 325 words on a blog post she's finishing up. Awesome.
I salute you guys who do the blog thing because I'm like, no.
Yeah.
It's not my tempo at all.
I have like a blog section on my website, and I do post on it from time to time. I abandoned it for a little while, but then lately I've just kind of been using it to, I think it's really nice to be able to kind of like use it to talk through some of the things that I've been feeling. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I don't know. It's there.
Jeannie, I didn't force you to do nothing. I didn't tell you. What is this?
What happened?
Jeannie coming for me in the comments.
Uh-oh. Bonnie got organized. I will get there. Oh, you did? You saw the review? I thought that was totally cool that she made a video for your review. I didn't want to give away any of the details because I didn't know if you had seen it or not. So now I want to know what you thought of it. Like, tell us. Tell us.
I know Savvy was looking extra cute in that thumbnail.
Oh, I know. She like got all the makeup on, and she wanted to. I think she wanted to match the cover. Hey, there's Mac.
Mac.
Yeah.
Mac. You want to see your fans? Come here. He's like, there's no food.
No.
Fuck you.
Ooh. Oh, there's a Bones though.
He's like, pet.
Mac pulled a total diva. Did you see that? He was like, I can't be bothered.
There's no food in your hand. Are you kidding?
Oh my goodness. Spence started working on a creative spreadsheet. You're speaking Carrow's language.
I know. I was immediately like, what kind of creative spreadsheet? Like, I have questions.
Right?
So now you're jealous. You know that there's some pets, and you're like, I guess I'll come in. What's over here? You stay away from those Twizzlers.
Yeah, no Twizzlers, Mac. You're probably allergic to them.
He's allergic to everything.
That's what I said. Oh man, Sarah got the document open and is reviewing scenes. I do that. Before I sit down and write, I'll either read the chapter that I wrote previously. It's kind of like, the way I see it is it's like an airplane. You got to go down the runway before you can take off and start going to a new destination. So I read the chapter before and I get in speed, and then boom, the rest of the story flies out of my brain. Anyway, that's like mommy brain. All right. Oh, I see. She's getting on you about yawning. StreamYard.
Yeah, I can't argue about that.
I know. StreamYard totally jumped on me.
Bingo.
Oh, thank you for being here. Okay. Word? Okay, word? Is that it?
Okay, weird.
Okay. Weird. Awesome. I know. Thank you very much. I'm going to get that one wrong every time until I don't get it wrong. And then we'll celebrate. Stevie looks like it's going to be a magnifying glass and to burn the book. Oh, okay.
Ah.
Very cool. I always loved starting little fires with magnifying glasses. They were like controlled burns, though.
I was about to be like, learn things about Dana. I didn't know.
No. It was always like I didn't have to be supervised, but I always told my grandma, "Hey, this is what I'm going to do," and she'd be like, "Okay, cool." It's a skill. It's a total skill you got to have. It's a survival skill to be able to start fires with a magnifying glass. Oh, that is so funny. You guys are awesome. So, what happened? StreamYard jumped again.
Total spreadsheets. I'm formatting to keep track of all my creative projects. So I did that too. I totally did that, Spence. I was like, yeah. And then I showed it to Dana, and Dana was just kind of like Carrow.
Yes, but just to add a little bit more to this story, it was like we were trying to figure out the organization of all the madness going on and everything, and she was really getting hard on herself because she was like, "Oh, I got all this stuff and I haven't done it." And really, a lot of her stuff is still in like the brainstorming thing. So
like the robot erotica.
Yeah. Yes. So it's not that you were abandoning your book babies. You just needed to get organized. Yeah. But I thought about doing the same thing after we had the little powwow and you showed me your thing, your spreadsheet, your thing. I was like, oh, that's kind of what I'm doing with the Scrivener, is trying to get everything. I know. It's just between the two of us. So, yes, it is. It is totally a great idea, and it's a great way to get your projects organized. I know, look, now all the dogs are in. They're like, oh, we hear Dana. What is she doing today? Hi, buddy. Oh, Ranger, he's such a handsome guy.
He is.
So Aphrodite said, I thought it was brilliant, especially when she explained what she didn't like. How she explained it wasn't a flaw, just not her taste. Very cool. I almost cried. Yeah. Oh, I know. It's always refreshing when people like give an honest, gentle review about what they think of our work. That's always very awesome. So, good morning, Heather. Thank you for being here. It's nice to see you. I did, and I thought it was kind of fascinating how she broke down her system. Like, she's got this point system, but when she was talking about like the binding of the book and the quality of the paper and stuff like that, that's really not like something we as indies can control. I don't think traditional authors can control that either.
Yeah, okay, so I guess for me, like, I only care about paper quality if I think it's like, first off, most of us work on print on demand and we get whatever the factory has. The only time, hold on. Whoa. I must have taken it out of the room. I think I was showing it to Mr. Brown. But his Dark Materials by Philip, he came out with, like, he didn't come out with it, his publisher did, but his publisher did like a reprinting and basically putting all 3 books together. And at first I thought that was going to be like a really big book. Like, we're talking like Crescent City big, like hit somebody with it kind of thing.
Right.
And it came and it was really compact. And I was like, oh, that's really interesting. I opened it and like these pages are like Bible page thin. Like, I can see the text on the other side. So it's only like in situations like that where I'm kind of like, maybe not like that. But at the same time, they're trying to compress like 3 massive volumes in one. So, right. But I still bought it. So. Oh,
wow. Yeah, that is a big book. That is a super big book. So, holy cow, papers. I don't understand why they use that thin paper anyway. I'm always afraid I'm gonna like rip the pages, so I'm like,
you have to be delicate with it. It's a very important
yeah. Right. All right, so Aphrodite is super excited about the robot erotica, so this is gonna have to happen. And she's already volunteered.
Tamara's so pissed. She's like, it's on the spreadsheet. What have you done? I was like, what do people want? Come on.
Right? And it's not even in the first draft stages, and she's already like, I'm a beta reader. I'm here for it. That is so awesome.
Oh, that's me. That was me talking.
Okay, I'm like, I don't know what that was, but I'm sure Spence got it. So, oh, hello, Hannah. Welcome, and thank you for being here. It's really awesome to see you.
She got that nice eye makeup, too. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I know. I need to, like, I was thinking about that the other day. So, I was hanging out with my mom last night. She's packing up her house. She just sold her house. And I was hanging out with her while she was packing. I was not packing because I'm a bad daughter. It's not my thing, but I was entertaining and we were having this conversation and I started thinking to myself, I was like, you know what? Because she pulled out this old picture album and I was like, I need to get back to where I used to be, which was more feminine. Like, I think I've gotten so used to, I had the kids and my hair went in the ponytail and I was like, whatever, we're out of here. And now that my kids are graduating and becoming adults of their own, I'm like, you know what? I need to focus more on me. That's a real thing. It's got to happen. So Aphrodite said, it made me feel great, too, that she liked the cover. because 8% of it was my work.
80%, yeah.
Oh, okay. 80% and 100% materials. Very, very cool. Yeah, I didn't know that the print book has like shards of broken glass at the beginning of each chapter, which is really cool.
It is very cool.
I do really like your cover. You did an amazing job on it.
Mm-hmm.
So Heather's saying, I heard somewhere that someone places can do cream colored paper. Yes, The Awakening is printed on cream colored paper. It's usually right here. It's like always right here because I'm in the process of. Well, there it is. Yeah. Well, this one's on white, but the final. This was like the author copy. The final one was printed on cream, and the reason why I printed it on cream is because I live in the sunniest state in the country. And when I'm reading outside and it's on a white piece of paper, it reflects and it blinds me. So I thought I would like my fellow Arizonans to be able to enjoy my book. And so I printed it on cream paper just so that they wouldn't go blind.
Oh, it's a Devin. It's not a stream without Devin.
Yay! Devin's here. Howdy. It's so good to see you. Thank you for being here. And you are absolutely 100% welcome because it's the truth and you look fabulous. And now I'm inspired to go play with some of my daughter's makeup. Because she's got the good stuff. She's got a financial benefactor that is like, oh, you want more makeup? Here's some money. So she buys like the good stuff. So, more spreadsheets.
She found my spreadsheet, the one I showed you, because I put it on my website.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, awesome.
I'm like, accountability, y'all can watch my progress.
That's right. That's right. All right, I'm going to pull up another timer. I think we'll do, we can do another 20-minute timer, and then we'll do some more chatting.
Yeah, let's do it. Do it to it.
Whatever comes up. Everything's running a little bit slow, so.
It's not running slow. It's running exactly how you want it to.
Yes. Yes, it is. It's running nice and at my pace. So, did you have a good Sunday? Was it nice and relaxing?
For me?
Yeah.
No. I had to fix the car, yo.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. I totally forgot it.
Yeah, and then my boss, because my boss is so busy during the week, we have like our weekly recap meeting on Sunday, but it's not a very long meeting. It's usually me being kind of like, your analytics look like this, and this is happening here, and this is actually doing really well, and I was thinking we could take this graphic and turn it into merch. And he's like, cool, go do that. I'm like, cool, and then I leave. Like, it's a very quick meeting.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, quick meetings are really cool. I do appreciate our long conversations. But
yeah, I just like that he doesn't micromanage me. Like, he's just kind of like, if you think that was a good idea, then go forth and do it. And I'm like,
that really is awesome because that shows that he has confidence in you, and it's always nice to know when people have that kind of confidence.
Yep.
All right, I've got it. I got it. We are going to do some Bob Ross.
Ooh.
This timer does not really have any audio to it, so I'm going to just have to set a timer. But here we go. Bob Ross. Okay, I'm like, if it gets all disco-techy while we're sprinting, I will fix it. So, all right, awesome. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, sprint. see that is time. And we've had an Amy, a wild Amy.
Hello. Sorry, I'm so late.
Oh, I'm so glad you made it. Not at all. Today is a slow and steady kind of day.
Okay,
So
good.
you're not late. You got here exactly when it was time for you to
I'll be here until the gremlins come back. They already kicked me out once.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no. We love those naughty little fellas, don't we?
No. Absolutely not.
That's why we make fun of them
about.
Well, right?
You take my internet, but
Yeah.
you can't take my word processor.
That's right. Okay. I gotta make
calculator.
sure. Yeah, that's what. So the timer started. The timer on my phone went off, and all of a sudden, like my phone started vibrating, and my desk started making this really weird sound, and I was just like, "What is happening here?" And so I'm gonna be doing some math. It sounds like we all have got some math to do.
Yeah.
I managed to defeat 3 whole gremlins. That's right.
3 whole gremlins. Oh my goodness.
1 not logged on. 2 they kicked me out.
Are you guys
back?
Are you guys getting a storm?
Yeah. I know it's bizarre, but believe it or not, like most of the time when I'm on a stream and you guys don't see me fall out, that's like the only time in the entire day where I'll have internet for more than like 30 to 45 minutes without it blinking. So like, I don't know I don't want to, knock on wood, jinx myself. I don't know what's been going on the last couple of months that I've actually not been falling out on your guys' streams. But yeah, no, this is, it's back to Operation Gremlin Zone here. And
yeah, Amy and I were in the middle of a meeting at one point, and then just everything, and I was like, and then it was me, because it happened to you first, and then it happened to me.
I was like, I warned you.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Thank you.
Look at all these work counts people are doing. Nobody's asking you, phone. Be quiet.
I think I messed something up.
You didn't mess anything up.
It's okay though. But I got 6 for 146 words. Well, I was breaking it up into scenes, and I went back, and scene 2 is gone, and I was like, "Whoa, what was it supposed to be?" It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So it's all good.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to yawn at you.
Where were we? Oh, yes. Dal's not feeling well, so we're all wishing her some good luck on getting over what's bothering her. Muscle pain. I'm like,
feel that.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's good muscle pain, there's bad muscle pain, and I'm suspicious that this is not the good kind of muscle pain. Which I was talking to my boy cousin back east, and he and I used to compare like how many miles we did at the gym, and little did I know that we are both suffering from cabin fever. And so he was telling, back east in the small town where he's at, the gyms are still closed, but there's so many places that he can go, and it's not 115 degrees outside. So I was a little bit jealous that he's talking about. Yeah, he's like, I got to go hiking and I got to ride my mountain bike, and I was like, wow, those must be nice. It must be nice. And then I told him, I was like, yeah, my mountain burned down and I can't ride a bike because it's 115 degrees outside. So, lucky you.
Our mountain burned down. Like,
I know. It's like
that's the opening of a story, Dana. Like you open it up with like I knew it was a bad day when my mountain burned down.
Yes, absolutely. I was just like,
I don't know how you people do it out in the desert because I've always lived in the woods. Like, Sky can confirm that I live in like 60-foot trees. As far as you can see, 60-foot trees everywhere. So I can go outside on days when it's like 103 and I love the heat. So I'm sweating, but I'm like, oh yeah, it's good. And then I hear you guys like, yeah, it's 103. And I'm like, psh, I can take that. And then you guys remind me that there's no trees. And I'm like, no, I can't even imagine it.
Yeah, and it's all rock
out in the sun. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's all concrete, rock, and sand out here too, and that all that basically soaks in the heat and radiates it back out. So it's not just coming from here, but it's coming from here and just everywhere.
No.
People like my people back east, they're always surprised at the fact that the women in my family back east, they worship the sun. Like their main goal during the summertime is to get as tan as they possibly can. And they are out in the sun all the time. And so when I go home and they're like, you live in like the sunniest state in the country, what's wrong with you? I'm like, nobody wants to be in the direct sunlight because it literally burns. Like you go into it, and if you don't have an umbrella to create shade, you can feel it like almost instantaneously burning your skin. I'm like, it's not pleasant. It's not pleasant at all. But
it's really not. I love the umbrella tip, by the way. I take an umbrella like it's everywhere. There's an umbrella stashed all over the place. So we've got the big ass beach umbrellas in the back of the Jeep and stuff like that, like umbrellas. And like I said, I'm used to having the shade automatically, even with the heat. And so, in case anybody didn't know, just having an umbrella makes a huge difference, not being directly baking in those sunbeams.
Oh, yeah. Well, and the other, so then Tamara and Carrow were sitting with me. My air conditioning broke.
Yeah.
And they sat with me all day.
She turned into a water elemental in front of our eyes, like just sweat coming out everywhere. Like we were trying to fan her through the camera, like, you can do it. It's okay.
That's right. And it got 90 degrees in my house, inside the house. And I was like, it's only 90 degrees. It's okay. And of course, the Malamutes are in here. We got all the fans going. And I was like, I will suffer with my mutes because I'm like, it's not fair. And then it was like 2 days later and I got my very own introduction to the fan club. Thank you, Miss Carrow. And
you're welcome.
I was so thankful because my room gets so hot, and I was just like, oh, this is such a blessing. So yeah, it was an interesting day. But yes, it's very hot here. Drink lots of water and carry an umbrella everywhere.
Yeah, my treadmill that I run on in the morning, it's actually right by the living room window. It's like you guys have seen it in the vlog. It's a big window. And I didn't think much about it, but like now that it's summer, like I'll be sitting there running and it's extra hot because that heat is coming in through the window like something fierce. Like, ugh.
I made blackout curtains for the house because between the picture window in the living room and the sliding glass door, so much heat was coming in to the house that I was like, I couldn't handle it. I was like, we gotta.
Yeah, we had. Not here, but like when we were over in Avondale, just the other side of the valley, our AC unit broke, and like the first thing that we all did was like basically go in the living room and we like laid on the floor for 2 days.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah. It, like you can't like the heat. Like I know some people are like, well, it gets hot here too. Like no, y'all don't understand. Like the heat is so draining. Like there's no moving. You're just suffering very silently on the floor as you like melt into whatever surface you're on.
Yeah. Well, and you could actually see like the hotter it got in the house, the more like tired I started getting, and like just more like I was more and more lethargic. And then towards the end of the day, so my brother-in-law got here, I want to say about 4:30, 5 o'clock. And by then I was so exhausted just from the heat that I was like, I think I need to go to bed. But then I couldn't sleep because the house didn't cool down. Even though the AC was working again, it took until almost midnight to cool the inside of the house down, and it was just, it was a long
Are you guys ready for me to blow your mind?
Yeah.
We don't use AC at all. Yeah, I know. If people blows their mind, they're like, what? Are you crazy? A little bit, yeah. But I have a whole bunch of like industrial grade fans. And when I say industrial grade, I mean like the kind that cool off warehouses.
Yeah.
And so there's like the whole house is just one giant fan. And so we don't use AC. And I hated it when I was younger. And then I got like a really mild pneumonia. And ever since then, I can't breathe in the AC air. Like when it's chilled too much, even though it's been years, it still bothers my lungs.
Don't come here. Don't ever come here.
And as soon as I was like, yeah, I don't think I want the AC anymore, everybody else in the house was like, well, we're only using it because you guys want it. So we haven't used AC in years.
Oh, wow.
But like I said, we live in the trees. Like the sun barely even touches our house.
Yeah.
So we just don't have that, cooking in the Arizona sun scenario.
Right. When we lived in upstate New York, it's called a house fan. And so it's basically a fan in the roof, and you open it up and it sucks all the hot air out, and it just cools the entire house. And I want to say there was only 1 week that we were there, and we ended up turning on the AC because there was an awful heat wave. But because there was so much humidity in the air, the AC didn't really make much of a difference. That big giant house fan in the roof was making all the difference. So
yeah,
I think because we don't have any moisture in the air, or we have moisture, it's just very little. The fans are good, but they don't work like that.
Does steam count as moisture? Does it really though? Like, does steam count? I don't think it does.
If I can't sweat and cool myself down, it counts.
I was gonna say, come to Arizona. So, all right, let's go see how these ladies and gentlemen over here are doing. We have Linda. Good morning, and thank you for being here. Yes, I love Bob Ross. I think the world would be a so much better place if him and Mr. Rogers were still hanging out around. Him, Mr. Rogers, and the crocodile guy.
Crocodile Dundee?
No, the crocodile. What is it? It's the crocodile.
Steve Irwin, the crocodile.
Yes. Oh. Yes. Steve Irwin. He was always a hoot. I miss his energy. Yeah. Jace is here. Welcome. You're not too late. This is just a really slow paced day. It's Monday and we're getting back into the swing of things, and everything's wonderful. Deep into editing. Didn't even look at YouTube notifications. And I didn't announce this. This was kind of a last minute, yes, I'm feeling it. Let's do it. Let's get back on track. Orla, thank you so much for being here. It's nice to see you. And Mr. Gray. Hello. Yeah. It jumped. It jumped, guys. I'm so sorry. I know there's lots of conversations. Hey, Tamara is here. Good morning. Good morning, because it's super late there. LR got 408 words, outline that spans 3 books. Oh, wow. That's impressive. Impressive. Writer Sam got 512 words.
Nice.
Oh, this is important. Had to move a cat. Those are important.
That's dangerous.
Things.
That's dangerous work, moving cats off scanners. You never know what's going to happen. Sometimes they'll lay there and be like, okay, move me. Other times they'll be like,
Yeah. That's Shira. She's like, I don't want to be touched, but I have to touch you. But then I will eat you. I will eat your soul. She's a lovely girl. She really is.
I'll eat your soul. She's lovely, though.
Yeah, she's lovely. I get distracted by Discord all the time. That's why I gotta silence it, because I'm like, I gotta focus. Spence decided that she's going to lay down. While I do my spreadsheet.
Prettification. I'm here for this. Yeah.
Enjoy that, you wild spreadsheet ladies.
I'll convert more people to be spreadsheet sexual with me. Just wait. It's going to happen.
Aphrodite got 422 words. Oh man, I don't know why I got a one in there. That's my brain. Good morning. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you being here. And yes, it is we're still going. We made it. There is no on time. There's no late today. Everybody gets here exactly when they're meant to be here. Because we're all wizards, right? So
we're wizards with a fan.
That's right. Wendy submitted a story for an anthology.
Nice.
I know. I'm like, what kind of anthology is it? Is it one that we all know of? Everybody's saying good morning to Tamara.
I think we talked about that one already.
Yep. What is this? Oh, she said, yeah, it was a rough day, and I felt like I was going to melt. It was one of those days I really don't want to ever repeat.
Yeah, you were looking very miserable that day. I was like, maybe I can like put some ice in the car and drive down there. Like, I don't know.
Right? Oh my gosh. We do. We need to have a fan stream, and I think we're like kind of getting like our little fan gang. So one day it's just going to be like a giant, we're going to open up and it's going to be like a giant flick of the wrist and just snap. I'm still working on my snap, so I'll save it for when it's perfect.
That's all I can do, but I can snap. I do have a fan.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard it.
Yep. I can contribute and participate. Yay.
That's right. I'll just be like, whoosh. That's right. So, yep, it's super sunny, and the trees are near, the beaches are sparse. Yeah, well, yeah, because I've never seen a beach that has a lot of vegetation. It's kind of weird, but at the same time, it's understandable because the sand and the salt water and everything. The
outer banks of North Carolina are pretty cool. The outer banks are pretty much that bushy sand grass and sand, but it's like evenly mixed in some areas. It's where the ponies are, there's lots of grass there. I mean, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm talking about. I would love a cool summer in Irish Rain. Maybe that's what we need to do. We need to just...
I'm torn because, like, I've been in England and I lived there for a long time. And first off, all they do is complain about the fact that it rains all the time, right? It's like, oh, it's raining again. And then it's one of the things that's kind of funny is like they have like 1 week of summer in August, like literally.
Uh-huh.
And that's when they're all out there like lizards in the sun and they're all just kind of like enjoying it. And for us, I think when I was there at the time, like their highs were like 80s. Like it was just the 80s. And then one time when we had like drought season, it was like in the 90s. And it's so weird because I was acclimated to that weather, went to Japan, moved here, and I went back to go visit my mom at one point. And when I was there, she's like, oh, it's so hot here. I don't know how you're going to be able to cope. And I was like, okay, well, I'll bring some shorts or whatever. And they were just having like, it was 92 degrees for us. And I was just kind of like, I should have brought a jacket. Like, I'm cold,
Oh, yeah. Well, that's like, it'll be 95 degrees. Like, I'll go visit my family on the East Coast and it'll be like 90, 95 degrees during the day. And then I'm putting on a sweater at night and they're like, oh, it's only 60 degrees. And I'm like, and that's winter time. And then 60 degrees with moisture and my thin blood, I'm like, and now this is frostbite time. So it'll be July and I'm sitting on the back porch. They're all in like tank tops and bathing suits, and I'm sitting here with a sweater on. Like, I love it, but
I'd be cold.
Super
Yeah.
cold. So Eva is, her husband is making a spreadsheet. So she is having, yep, I had to put it out there. It was I almost said Eva Fox moment. So, why don't we go ahead and start another
sprint?
Yep, another sprint. I was just looking at all the Steve Irwin comments. And, oh, is she? I didn't know she was. Oh, when did she announce that? I know she got married recently.
She's always forever like that little girl in my brain.
Yeah. Like watching her get married, I was like, "What? Aren't you like 6?" You know? and I was like, "No, I guess you are grown. You're like the same age as my kids." So yeah, that's pretty exciting. That I even though they're like, I don't know, I love their little family and their little zoo. Just love it. So, all right, let's go ahead. We're going to do this 15-minute timer over here. Let me get back to my timer. Timer. We're going to do 15 minutes. Where are we going for 15 minutes? We'll go back to the beach. We'll go back to the beach for 15 minutes of wonderfulness. Oh, what did I do that for? And we're going to start in 3, 2, what is happening? All right, here we go. And 3, 2, maybe not. See, everything's going slow.
I'm just kidding. Maybe that'll usher it to hurry up.
I know. I'm like, this is not your doing. I think this is my internet, because the kids are all doing their distance learning via Zoom. And I guess Zoom was having like a nationwide crisis. Zoom is like, this is too much. I cannot handle it. Oh, man.
Gremlins. Cough. Gremlins.
That's right.
Everywhere. Gremlins everywhere, as far as you can say.
I know. Get them under control.
Yeah, I know, right?
There we go. All right. It looks like it wants to work. So we're going to go back over here. We're going to do this. There it is. Over here. Share it. Now we are sharing it. We're not even going to make it stop. We're just going to go. Here we are. And 3, 2, 1, go. Alrighty, that is 15 minutes. I hope you guys got some good stuff done. Let us know how it went.
I got like 300 words that time. I'm just kind of revising some stuff.
Awesome. I got 239 words because I wanted to make sure I got some dialogue that I don't want to forget.
I decided to start working on my Kanban board. And I got a lot of stickies here. I think
Awesome. What is
Kanban
it you're
board?
working on?
Sky turned me onto it. It's kind of like a sticky note system. You put it up on a board so you can see it all laid out at one time. I've got mine on a trifold board from the dollar store. And I think I'm up to like 27 stickies because I have 27 different things going on right now. And I'm like, how many of these stickies can I take down?
Oh, wow.
Oh, Amy.
They were talking about a website for submitting short stories. I don't know if the website actually got shared, but I was curious. Curious. That does sound like it would be a good way to organize yourself. I think that I've seen Amber uses the same system in some of her videos. I've seen a couple of those. I didn't know it had a name. I just thought it was like organizing.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm actually following like an actual system that was put forth. Like I do bullet journaling, quote, but the only thing I do is use the key with the little dots, you know? That's the only thing left from the actual bullet journaling that I do. Like I keep it in three ring notebooks, and I use any kind of paper I can get my hands on, not just the dots. Like I don't actually use the system, but I do use the little key. And shit, sorry, I gotta take this. Sorry, guys, I'll be right back. It's important.
Absolutely. It looks like Aphrodite is also doing spreadsheets. Look at what you've created. You have like a little spreadsheet army, Carrow.
I'm gonna say that Kate actually made that army because she was the one that showed off the first spreadsheet, or not the first spreadsheet, but like at least for the Mill Wordy thing. And I looked at it, and I was like, I want to make one too. Yes.
Aphrodite, I don't know, like that's very cold.
That's very cold for us. I know. Yeah, that's like care package cold. Like, oh my god, do you have a jacket? Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I know.
Remember to wear socks.
Oh yeah, I would be freezing. Orla, I love rain. You know, I love rain too. And there's actually a word for people who like love rain and storms and stuff. I don't know it off the top of my head, but
isn't it pluviophiles?
I think so. And when I first saw, I think it is, because when I first heard it, I was like, what? And then when I read like the description of what it was, I was like, oh yeah, that's totally me. I love it. Oh, she's in a cave, April through September, hiding from the sun.
Oh, before I forget, this is the book with the Bible thin paper that I was talking about. I don't know if my camera's going to be able to show it to you, but you can literally see the words on the other side. That's how thin it is.
Let me see if I can get you to be
so big. Annoying.
I know I've done this before. No! Oh, no! There we go.
If you click on the person icon, it will make me fill in the screen. It should be in the... Yeah, there you go.
Yay! Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That is crazy.
Yeah, so really thin. But this is all three novels in one, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a beast. But again, you can wax them out with it, like.
Yeah.
I have a Douglas Adams book, and it's all of Douglas Adams' book in one book. And yeah, you could take somebody down with that thing.
I was talking to somebody about my book, and they were like, "Well, how big is it?" And I was like, "Oh, it's about 115,000 words, but if you need, a bludgeoning weapon, it's pretty good for that." And they're like, "I bought just because I can use it as a weapon." I was like, "Yay!"
Oh, that's funny.
I think you found a new marketing angle. Are you looking to add to your paper-based arsenal?
All right.
Check out Queen of Swords and Silence by Carrow Brown.
Oh my god.
Right. Orla is saying that Sky has a great video of Spreadsheet Heaven. I guess we'll have to go check that out.
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't know she made a spreadsheet video. How could she not
it's the one that just came out like yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go look at it today. I have so many videos to look at today.
I'm like, tell the math magician we said to make the coffee.
He doesn't respect us. What are you talking about? Well, I mean, he respects us, but it's like us. Like, he doesn't speak peer pressure either.
That's true. That's true. He doesn't seem to be intimidated by the peer pressure.
Oh my gosh, Ben.
Hey, nap sounds good.
But I remember she said she was going to go and do the spreadsheet stuff on her bed. And I was like, is she going to get done or is she going to take a nap?
Yep. I was just telling Mr. Man, I was like, I think I'm going to need a nap today. And I think that these are rain clouds that are forming because usually I start getting a little bit tired when it starts to cloud up. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's Nicole. Nicole, there she is. Nicole Ford is here. Good morning. It was nice to see you. I watched your Authortube news video. I thought I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, ooh, there's Authortube news. What's going on? And you're like, I'm coming back. So that was pretty awesome. So it's good to see you. I appreciate you being here. Little Forest Tom Taze.
Oh, I love that.
I love that name.
Yeah.
Stopping by to say hi. Hello, and thank you for being here. I actually have Tom Taze all over my room because I need them to bring me lots of good luck. And I'm hoping that if I'm really nice to them, they'll start cleaning my house. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So, hi, Ellie Cat. Thank you for being here. It's really nice seeing you. And yes, Math Magician laughed at us all. Hi, Petra. It's nice to see you. I know. She's sending her flaming fire wolves after Math Magician.
That wasn't a call for you, Ranger, but okay.
It works.
I heard the fan. I'm here.
Awesome. Congratulations. Nice. Yeah.
Cool.
She got her book together, ready to publish it. Yep. Sometimes you just gotta take care of yourself and then make a comeback. That's right. That's right. All right. Well, we are at the top of the hour, so let's go ahead. We're gonna do our outros, and then we're gonna go get some lunch and probably a little snoozy time because Mama's getting tired. So all right, we'll start with Amy and then we'll go to Carrow and then we'll bounce back up to me because we didn't do the wonderful intro for you.
Oh yeah, you're right. I totally forgot. I was just in such a rush to get here because I was behind. I'm Amy Awesome Buddy. I'm an SEO consultant who has 24 stickies on her Kanban board. Oh man, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed just looking at the board, but that's what it's for. So that's what I worked on today. So thank you for having me for these productivity sprints, and I look forward to next time.
Definitely.
My name is Carrow Brown. I'm an urban fantasy author. I came here today to work on finishing up this draft to send to my alpha, and I'm just this short of writing the end on there. So I'm going to finish that, send it, and then I'm going to work on another project because it never stops here. So
That's right. That's right. Awesome. Well, I really appreciate you both being here with me on camera, and I appreciate everybody over in the comment section for being here for my test run. And I'm not going to officially make a schedule of me coming back just yet because, you know, it's hit or miss some of these days. But I do appreciate everyone being here and showing up once you guys found out I was here. You can find more of me over at my website, danagollenwrites.com. I also have a Patreon, and all my links are there. And you can also make sure you subscribe to my channel because for whatever reason, I woke up this morning and 572 of you think that I'm awesome enough to watch my videos. So that made me very happy. I know, I was so happy. So anyway, thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful the rest of the day. Have a wonderful week, and make sure that you're on Carrow's channel tomorrow at 10 Arizona time. I don't know what time the rest of the world it is for her live streams as well. So anyway, until later, bye.